Welcome to Check Your Leader TV, and today we're going to have a game of Chain of Command. This game is set in Normandy, 1944, return to Acheux Franlu. So Rowan's finally busted out of isolation. So here we are.
Back to normal.
But we're playing inside my study today because it's nicer in here. Yeah. The Brits are attacking with 10 support points. The Germans have 4. The Brits got 1 free move, but their morale's at 10, and German morale's at 8.
Keen, but not well organised.
Yeah, so we've got a German jump-off point right there in the corner of that rather nice house. There's another one just beyond that house there, so just in here, and then their third jump-off point is, if I remember correctly, inside the greenhouse. In the greenhouse. And then the British jump-off points, they have one right on the street corner there. They've got one on the picnic table over yonder. So on the corner, on the picnic table. And the third one is just behind the that building over yonder. You can see it just sticking out. Okay, and so the Brits have the first turn, and
let the games commence.
Let the games begin. Whoa, let the games begin.
We're back.
All right. Yeah, we were just talking about Martlet and Scottish Corridor and what interesting pint-sized campaigns they are. So if you haven't had a look at them, I suggest you check them out. I've played Martlet. But I haven't played Scottish Corridor. I'll be keen as mustard to do that one, or both again for that matter.
Yeah, I think there might be no future.
They'd be good point-sized campaigns, those ones.
Yeah,
Tabletop CP. If you go to Tabletop CP, Travis has played Martlet and Scottish Corridor, I do believe. And Wargaming World. Sorry, Greg. Wargaming World. They're playing the Jean Bleu Gap at the moment, but solo. So there's a different take on it.
Well, now that we can actually associate,
yeah.
I think as of the end of this start of June, we're allowed to have 20 people over to the house.
Yeah, Chairman Dan has proclaimed that we're allowed to mix again.
Bring on the barbecue.
Yes. Yeah. The Germans having one senior leader, as Ron just pointed out. It's
it could be a recipe for disaster.
So I mean, my go-to is I always take at least an adjutant, so at least I can get one senior leader on. So that's like the no-brainer. But it's always a
if he
toss up. Do you take just the adjutant, or do you grab an Unteroffizier or some Feldwebel or someone from regimental to come down and help out?
Well, as we know, chain of command is all about your leaders. Lack of leaders means lack of staff.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
I think I'll keep mine simple.
Yes, simple's good.
Oh, I was thinking of getting a tank. Well, I still like the thing of getting a tank.
Tanks are, I mean, if you're attacking, it's shock and awe, man. It's mobile firepower. And you know what? The much maligned Sherman tank. That tank won World War II. It could have won World War I.
Well,
it would have won World War One. But the thing that people, I think, underestimate is they go, German tanks were better. Yeah, but okay, we can argue that. But the point is, if you were a Sherman tank commander, the odds of you coming up against another German tank from 1944 onwards was pretty remote.
Yeah.
Most of the time you're going to be supporting infantry, and you're going to be dealing with infantry or anti-tank guns and the like, and you want a good HE round.
Yeah.
And that's what the Sherman was. It was highly mobile, And
if you're pushing out like an armoured, the point of the spear of the Americans at that stage, 44 Europe, would have been the armoured cavalry types. Yeah. So they would be the ones with the jeeps, the white scout cars, and other such things that would probably impact the Shrek, the pack gun. So then your Sherman can go, oh.
But it was really reliable as well.
Did you lead with your Shermans? You probably didn't lead with your Shermans. You probably
No. The Stuart light tanks and armoured cars and stuff will be up front. But the thing with the Sherman, and this is what Patton loved about them, was they're just really reliable and fast. you know.
Oh, they could repair them quickly.
Yeah.
You could swap out turrets.
Yeah. There was always plenty of burning ones that you could.
Parts were plentiful.
Parts were plentiful. All right, so
wasn't a late model BMW going, "Where's the parts?"
Yeah. All right. No. So first move. First dice roll.
First of the Britos. It's 5 o'clock in the morning at Franlu.
Yeah.
The birds are singing.
We've been here before.
The poor French peasants are going, "Oh crap!"
It hasn't been a happy hunting ground for the attacker.
No, it hasn't actually.
So, well, you got a
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, what a lot.
I got a straight. I win.
That's a.
It's a straight. It is.
Yeah. I've got. Yeah. All right. All right. So, with the 1 brought on the mortar team there. They're on Overwatch because a 4 brought on the. Is that the lieutenant or the sergeant? Looks like lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
Because he's got binoculars.
Yeah.
And a pistol.
Indeed,
and so mortars on Overwatch. Squad came on a 2. They're on Overwatch. So that's a 1, 2, and a 4, and a 3. A second squad's going to come on, or section, I should say.
Section.
Are they going to deploy from the picnic table?
Well, that's right. It seems nice, doesn't it?
We've had a brew.
We've had our brew.
We've had our brew, and now it's time to push on. What about the cucumber sandwiches, Sarge? No, leave them behind. So that's the Brits deployed. So now I roll my dice. Oh, double phase. 4, 2, 2. All right, am I going to do it in double phase? Yeah, first turn, double phase is
not great. But...
Yeah, let's have a look. I was informed by Rowan that he has a pre-game barrage, so being concerned that he might get troops up onto my jump-off points before I was able to deploy through the barrage, I decided I'd do something bold, something very bold. All right, so the pre-game barrage falling. I'm going to try and bring a squad on here, well, off that jump-off point. Yeah, they've got through. Mm-hmm. All right. So deployment's not movement, so that doesn't trigger the...
Nope, but as soon as you move, I'll pull you back to your start.
That's right.
So, you will be in the open?
Well, I'll be behind a hedge. Depends on how you do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's not. So there's a bunch of dudes that won't be.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, I'll have a go at them, shall I?
Light machine gun
The
team.
Germans are boiling out.
Yeah. So they'll deploy first. And then what they're going to do is they're going to fire at your guys. So they're going to shoot at and the only ones they can shoot at is the Bren team.
Well, I can share love with
you can.
labouring team.
Right.
Actually, well, yeah, there's some more guys there, mate.
Yeah.
Because those are rifle team lads.
Yeah.
So both teams can be shot at.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So
hard cover for me, and I'll shoot some back at. Well, I'll go for ones that aren't.
We'll see what we've got.
Is the MG team on the outside or the inside of the squad? So they're counting as the open for some of my lads. Okay, no worries.
Well, should be the.
Oh, hang on. I shall show you the handy dandy shooting. So for my outside lad, definitely in.
All right. Well, I'll move him back so that he's
I thought I'd mention that, so in case you want to,
There we go.
Oh, you're still in. So swap him. Just put him on the other side.
Nah, it's all good. There we go. Yeah.
Because these guys, depending on how I can get that far, I can actually go to there. So there's, no, he can't. Oh, yeah, he can shoot, but he has to shoot off the edge. Yeah, I could shoot. So these guys here cannot shoot the outside, but they can shoot the inside ones, and they'll have to go across 2 hedges. Yeah. And the outside ones will shoot across 1 hedge, which
is light cover.
Is it 2 linears for light?
Yeah, it's still light cover. It's light cover. A hedge, even if it's 1, it's light cover. If it's 2, it's light cover.
No
I think it's 3 linear.
Couple of lands.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I'm not going to argue over that. Yeah, no worries.
Well,
you're deploying and shooting.
14. That's 14 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And the range is over 18.
So 8 for your machine gun.
Yeah.
And how many riflemen do you have?
6 riflemen.
6 riflemen and a grey fighter.
That's right. But the grey fighter's got a submachine gun, you can't hit.
So 8 and 6 is 14 in my math. You
That's
got a handy dandy rolling.
Oh, right.
We'll put it down in the middle if you want.
All right. So they're blazing away. hitting on fives.
I can
1,
see a
2,
couple.
3,
4.
4.
See 4?
Yeah, 4 hits. 4 hits at that range. 6 to kill, 5 to shock.
Hard cover. Spread between the two teams. So
Yeah.
2 on the Bren and rifle.
Nothing. Alright, so that's all their shooting done.
Trigger me Overwatch.
Yeah.
We go. Crab. Crowds.
Indeed.
Nice. There you go. Okay. So the Bren lad's here.
Mm-hmm.
He will engage. Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll just change your light cover.
They're all light cover.
And those guys can shoot at them, and those guys shoot at them. So we
Yeah.
get a crossfire thingy.
Yeah.
Not these guys, because that's the mortar, but these guys here. Oh, actually, there's only one that.
I don't think
One that
there's
can.
M2
No, those
riflemen.
two can't. Nah.
Yeah.
So that'll be 1,
So it's 4 riflemen and a Bren team.
7,
So that's 10.
8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 riflemen.
Oh,
so
1,
it's
2,
4.
3. Bren teams. That's 9.
So if you lose 2 riflemen, that leaves 4.
10.
So it's got to be 10.
10. Oh, I agree. 10. 10.
10.
Come at.
Yeah. 10 hitting on 5s.
So you're going to try and outshoot us, eh?
More dice, but less cover.
Needing.
5s.
The cock. Oh, roll that one again. Oh, I think it's only one. Isn't it?
1 hit. 1 hit on my guys.
1 hit. Choose the team.
It'll be on the rifle team. Nothing.
So, hail of fire.
Yep.
No one got
No one
hit.
hit. Alright, so now I'll bring in another squad.
Where would you like to allocate? Which?
He's going to come through the same jump off point.
That jump off point there?
Yeah.
Lovely.
6, he's made it through.
Oh, good on you, barrage.
Alright, so...
Behind the hedge, is it?
Yeah, they'll just jump in behind the hedge.
You're going to try and
So they're not...
overwhelm them with superior firepower.
Well, superior something.
Well, that's what you got.
Yeah.
And you got double phase first in, so why
That's
not?
right, yeah. So it's like, I've got a double phase. I'll be...
And yeah, just line up on the wall then, where you like within 6. So you probably can get as far as, about there.
Yeah.
And everyone else scoots in behind.
Yeah.
Well, my mortar can shoot you,
Yeah, you can.
but yeehaw. And Rifleman can't, because that was the team that
That's
shot.
right, they've already fired.
So the most you get is an HE at you.
Yeah. Just gotta check the range.
Range?
Yeah. Are they within 18?
Nada.
No.
Oh, pretty close.
Yeah.
It's close good enough. Yeah. Depending on how you place. Oh, he's definitely out. Unless you. Oh, no, you're right.
shoot
Because he's
straight
go here and he
Yeah.
goes.
They're in 18.
18. It's a good number.
So
So you stole our fire with that outside squad.
that's right. So it's 14 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I'm throwing dice away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 14. This one I'm hitting on 4s. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exactly average. So 7 hits. 3 and 4.
3 on the Bren.
Yep.
Hard cover.
1 shock.
And
4 on the rifleman.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So 1 shock on the Bren.
And with the 4, I can bring on a senior leader.
Well, roll for him. See if you
Yeah,
can dodge
if
through
if he can get through it.
the
of
hail
fire.
of Royal Artillery non-existent barrage.
Yeah, so the senior leader, he's going to come on through the same jump off point. And he got through as well.
Oh, good on you, barrage. Good on your Royal
Yeah.
Artillery.
And he's discernible because he's got a MP44.
Within flash get, isn't
Yeah,
it?
he's just going to deploy there with those guys.
I'll have words with the Royal Artillery.
Yeah.
The barrage is somewhat.
Blame the FO. The gunners are doing their bit. It's just that it's obviously the FO's mucked up. And now I'll just roll my second phase. Oh, it's a 6. That's no good.
Doesn't quite count, but
4, 3, 1. Okay, I can
well,
do
that's
with that.
a lot of shooting going on there,
Yeah.
Tex.
4, 3, 1. Well, the 4 is the squad leader. The
He's
3
already
is-
on?
Yeah, that man. And
The
then
squad
a
that already
1
exists.
is a team.
Turn.
I could bring the team on. We'll think about that.
Get back to me on that one.
Yeah, I think out on the 1.
So what is the senior leader?
So he's going to go machine gewehr for these guys.
He's attached to those lads.
Yeah, so he'll add his... So 1 to activate the rifles, and then these other 2 to activate...
Yeah. So it's 10 plus 6 is 16.
Yeah.
So 16, that's on the 4.
Yeah. 16 hitting on... I need another 2. We'll use these green ones to be the machine gewehr, not that it makes any difference. Okay.
That's a lot of shooting.
Okay, hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Alright, 4s this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Funnily enough,
7.
that's a bit like a repeat of last time.
Bit less than average.
Oh, 7 out of 4 does.
Yeah.
Oh, just 1 under.
Yeah.
Rifles. 2 shots.
2 shot.
Friend.
Oh, dead.
1 dead. Anyone important?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5. Senior leader.
5.
Wounded. So a senior leader wounded.
And a shock and a senior leader wounded.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I haven't been throwing those buckets of dice at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, get that big job.
So we'll roll for the senior leader.
I did. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, do they care? Well, if it's a senior leader, they're always going to care. If it's a senior leader, getting wounded, I'm pretty sure.
Lieutenant got hit as well. Oh, no.
Senior leader wounded. 2 minus 1. So you drop down to 9. Now this squad's going to shoot. So he's going to go, right, lads.
1 on the Bren and 1 on the rifles.
Yeah.
So what happens when your senior leader can get hit if you don't have an extra one?
Yeah. All right, now finally,
Same again.
these guys here again. Don't want to shoot or do what I want to advance. But if you advance, you still got to squat up your sleeve. So I'll shoot. Hitting on 5s.
Oh!
1, 2,
Yeah,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 is horrendously good shooting.
Yeah, they're shooting well. 4 and 4.
I'll put some of my rifles. Shock.
1 shock and 1, 1, 2. And
1 shock.
And 1 dead. Is the leader? No.
So 1
Just
shock.
Just a dead dude. Yeah, the one standing on the tuft. Well, you're out there, man.
No, it's 4 phases of 2 phases of shooting.
Shooting, that's right. And that leaves me a 1. Do I want to deploy the 1 now? I could deploy the 1 now. You know what? I'm going to back myself. The 1 is a Panzernacker team.
Panzernacker?
Yeah.
Ah.
So that brings in a LMG.
The 1 points, aren't they? Or no, how many
Yeah,
points
2
are they?
points.
Oh, that's not bad for a little squad with an LMG.
Yeah,
and
well,
some
it's 4 guys.
And they're going to go in the building, is it?
Yeah, he's just going to go there.
The point of contact.
Yeah, so he's going to go, right.
8 dice. Well, we've got to roll to get on first. Roll some dice.
Oh, yeah, better roll to
The
see if they
Royal
make
Artillery
through.
might
They actually stopped them, yeah.
Yes.
They did, so
Nah.
they didn't get through.
They couldn't get out of there.
Panzernacker, and with, you know what there's that, you know that there's, you know the thing. You know the thing.
It's a cheap squad, actually.
Well,
It's good.
yeah.
It's like the Britt Ricky Brin carrier team, you know?
Yeah. All right, so that is us
I'm
done.
going to turn now after you just lambasted one of my poor units.
Yeah, all the Overwatches are off.
1 man got killed, a sergeant got wounded, a couple bits of shotgun.
Yeah.
Well, after 4 rounds of firing, I didn't really inflict much damage on the British, and my opportunity to really put on some hurt had passed, I think. So let's see how it plays out from here. I really backed myself on deploying as early as I did, and I was hoping that it would have worked out a little bit better for me.
You said the town was empty.
Yeah. 5, 3, 2, 2, 1.
I can make it. So that'll be 12.
So on a 2, you've deployed a squad behind.
Stone wall.
Yep.
Well, the bus stop, no less.
Yep.
And we're firing 8 plus 6 is 14.
6 plus 6. Bren guns are
Bren
only
guns.
6. Fox fed.
What do you mean we can't upgrade your
Yeah,
engine?
NG22s, yeah. So 12 dice.
Now, light cover.
Yeah, so, but that's my saves. So you're hitting on, at that range, you're hitting on 5s. It's over 18.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Not quite Scotsy artsy, but I can
Yeah,
see
6s.
4.
4 hits. 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Right. We'll make the brain gun, we'll make the machine gun grey.
Yep.
Shock. 1 shock on the rifleman. So the riflemen take a shock. They're like, oh, how shocking.
And are we close enough to these lads? We are. We can share love within 6. So we can...
Actually, you only share casualties with friends within 4 inches, not 6 inches.
start sharing with that team.
Oh, they're going to be within 4, I think. We'll check later.
That would be handy to know.
Yeah.
That would be handy dandy.
Yeah.
Because it might make a difference to what I do, because I might deploy another squad. If I have another squad.
Well, you've got, what, you have 10 support points? So pre-gauge and rage is what, 2?
That's 8
So
remaining.
at least 8. Yeah,
Tank is 6. Well, the cheap one.
6. Yeah, the Sherman or something like that. 6. Anyway, so that was your 2.
Right.
So they come on shot.
Okay, so I've got a 1, 3, 4. So if I use a 4,
Yeah.
he can remove...
A point of shot from them.
Actually, the 3 is no different because he's got 2 and he's got 2. It's like,
No, he's down. He's been wounded.
Yeah. So if I give that to the corporal,
The corporal.
Mortal can fire anyway, right? So that's 3 there.
Yeah.
2 for him, 1 for him. So that's 3. That's actually more than what he would get at 2.
Yeah. So you could fire the whole lot, but you'd lose 2 dice.
Well, what I'll do is I'll take 1 point of shock with the sergeant,
Yeah.
corporal,
Yeah.
off the Bren team.
Yeah.
So, and the guy that died, of course, was the one that wouldn't be able to shoot. So that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
So that would leave me, actually, one of the Bren guys, actually. So that would leave me with, and we're shooting straight ahead, so we can shoot everyone. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12. Minus 1, 11.
Yeah.
So point of shock off, 11.
Yeah.
Now still have a 2. Okay. So 11 dice straight back at you.
Yeah.
This time we're at short range.
That's right. We're at yes, at close range because we're within 18. So hitting on 4s, 11 hitting on 4s. What's that? 1, 2,
That's 5 misses, and that would be 6 hits.
6 hits. So 3 and 3.
3 and 3. So we're at 2 and a 1 remaining.
Yeah. So 3 on the machine gun, which is grey. 1 dead on the machine gun and 2 shock. And nothing on the
rifle team.
So the loader is going, oh, check the leader.
Check your leader. There's lots of leaders loading around there.
Yeah,
Yes!
it's a leader.
Now who's within
So
6, is it?
Him and him. There's a junior.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
1, 2,
3.
3. It's the junior leader.
1 to 3 is junior.
He's the junior and he is
2.
knocked out.
Oh,
So
that's on Hubble.
he falls down. Do we care? No. 2. No one cares. It's like, yeah.
So we lost 1 for our senior being wounded.
Yeah.
And you none for your, but you've now lost.
He's
the leader.
concussed. He's
He's
on the ground.
I've been hurt. Take me to the back.
And
2 shock on the
2
machine.
shot on the machine gun. All right. So we put 2 shot on the machine gun. Machine guns are the squib.
Ah, yeah. So
Right.
machine guns on that side, rifle team. And I've got a 2 and a 1 remaining. So I clearly decided my 3 was as good as the 4. I could put a unit on 2, but that would tip my hand. But then again, you've deployed 2 of your squads, which is pretty much everyone, essentially.
Well, yeah.
Well, you could spend 4 points on another squad, you know.
I could have, but you already know that I spent 2 points on a Panzernacker team.
Oh, that's
so you know
true.
That's not going to happen.
That's true. Little grandma rang from the town saying, "Did you know?"
Yeah.
Dastardly Bosch in my garage. And we'll deploy them from.
You'll only get like 2.
2. That's all right.
2
That's
guys
fine.
shooting.
Bren gun and a rifleman, and one behind him. So, and 1 behind the Bren gun. So, not 8. We'll go 8. I won't go 9. So 2 guys. Bren, loader, because it won't be a bastard,
Yeah.
and then 2 riflemen.
Yeah.
So that's 8.
Yeah. Do they get out that far?
Oh, 6.
Let's have a look.
Oh, it depends on how you measure it, but if you go in for the middle, I can still get 1, 2. Yeah, just 2. But then, but we're sharing the love, so. Yeesh. Where's my Bren? So the Bren goes next to him.
Mm-hmm.
He'll stick. There's actually a figure with the bag on the side, or whatever it's
All
called.
right. So the Congo line of British infantry.
Oh, let us come over the hedge. Go.
So
What's going on?
8 dice hitting on. Well, that might be just over 18 though.
I don't know.
I think those ones are. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are correct.
So 8 guys hitting on.
So I've fired these guys, haven't I?
Yeah.
And I've fired. Have I fired those?
Yeah.
guys?
You
Yes,
fired
I
them.
fired
You
those
fired
guys.
them. It's just those guys. So 8 dice hitting on 5s. So
1.
hit. So I'll put it on my rifleman, obviously.
Yep, it's already got 1 on them already.
Yeah, they've already got a shock on them.
Light cover.
Yeah, a shock.
So they join 2 shock.
Yeah, so they got 2 shock on them. All right.
Now I've got a 1 remaining. Funnily enough, that possibly will be the mortar. And we will, since we can see it, how big is our schmuck? I'm going to have a schmuck.
Yeah, a schmuck round.
Oh, schmuck, please.
Schmuck and a pancake. There you go.
Already watch.
12 inches is the minimum range, so that will be easy.
A stick.
Yeah.
Look at that. Don't come any closer than that, please.
Yeah, where do you want it? There?
Yeah. Let's intersect a lot of arc. I can put it on top of you, actually.
You want to put it right on top?
Well, I can put it in the middle, but then I'll play arcs and stuff. But I think there is where's your machine gun.
Yeah, that's where you'd want to put it.
That'll ruin his day. And if I put it just in front of them, it'll stop these guys. Mind you, they can just shoot there, but it will split your fire. Just put it in front of them, Scott, and we'll just see how handy we are. Because if it goes back a bit, how far back does it go?
It could up to 6 inches left, 6 inches right, blah, 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 blah.
So we'll just do that there. So just 6 inches in front of them.
Yep.
Which is, funnily enough,
12 inches.
12
which is
inches.
about right, because it was 18 inches.
that is correct. Just, yeah.
So roll 1d6, see if he's on target. What do you roll?
4.
I think that's on target. So that's it. I'm pretty sure that's bang on.
You
If
can
you're
see
not line of sight.
It's like, drop it too low.
Yeah. All right. And that's your phase done. So now I'll roll my dice, I guess.
Best we can do. Didn't do a lot. Well, we're not the commander.
You've injured someone. Someone got wounded.
Oh, yeah. Someone put smoke there, didn't they?
That's all right.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's tilted. That's not. Oh, look, a double phase again.
So here's a good tactical tip. Given the situation that the Germans were in, basically 2 German squads, one with a junior leader down, being faced by 3 British sections and a light mortar, given it was a double phase and the precarious position those 2 German squads were in, the smart thing to do would have been to withdraw, especially with a double phase. There was ample time to toss out a few smoke grenades and then use 2 phases of movement to fall back. For some inexplicable reason that I just don't understand, I decided to stay put and get into a shooting match. And you'll soon see what happens because of that decision.
And then a 1, 1, and a 4. It's exactly the same as I rolled last time.
Well, that's really handy because your 4 can just go shoot.
Yeah. So.
Actually, while you're there, you might want to do some more shooting. I mean, I don't know if you want to, but you probably could.
Yeah.
We got some shock there.
We could. All right, so it's a double phase. So, let me think about this. So, the senior leader removes 1 point of shock, orders the LMG team to fire at those guys there, hitting on 5s.
I can see
1, 2,
4.
3, 4 hits. Geez, not bad shooting, boys.
Well, I'll share them out amongst everyone.
So 4 hits. Let's put this right here.
So I can put 1 on these lads, on the rifle team.
Yeah.
So they're looking 4. 1 on that rifle team, 1 on the Bren team, and 1 on the rifle team. So the 4?
If I'm shooting at that team,
Yeah.
you can only share to the next team across. You can't share across that one.
Not within 4? Oh, you're shooting at that team here.
Yeah, so I'm shooting at targeting them.
Okay.
So they have to share across to them, but they can't share across to the next one over.
Well, that'll be 2 and 2 then.
Yeah, 2 and 2.
Green, hardcover, shock.
Yeah, shock on a brain.
And the rifle team, nothing. So
Alright.
1 point of shock.
Okay, and then he tells the rifleman,
Double phases are handy.
yeah, to shoot across at these guys here. So if he shoots at them,
Let's have a look. -1, 3.
3 hitting on 4s because of the range.
What 4 is it?
Yeah, 2 hits.
Jeez. 1 on each.
Yeah,
Bren, rifle.
nothing. All right, and then that just leaves these guys here.
On a 2 1s.
Yeah.
2 1s.
Yeah.
So would you like to do a few 2 1s?
Well, the 2 1s are going to be a 2, and so the squad's just going to shoot.
Yep. And they'll shoot at those guys.
Yeah, that's
hard
what they-
cover, needing.
Yeah. So it's same as
You'll have to
before.
hit the middle team here,
Yeah.
which means I can share amongst those couple.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 6. Yeah, 14. Okay, 14 hitting on 5s.
Rolling pretty good. I can see 1.
1, 2.
I can see 2.
Jeez, that was terrible shooting. Anyway, they fired well before, so I'm not complaining.
1 on the rifle team
Yeah.
and 1 on.
the bring team, I guess.
Yeah, well, if you shoot across, I could share it to that rifle team.
Well, if I'm shooting at these guys here, then I have to share it across to that one or the mortar team.
Because that's the rifle team there.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Rifle, nothing.
Nothing.
Bren, hit on a 6.
Yeah.
Check my leader. No.
No.
That's it. 1 Bren lie goes.
Yeah, one bring and it goes, well, I'm dead. All right, so that's that phase done, because I rolled a double phase, a drop of dice, because we're civilised like that.
That's your second double phase.
I got a 5.
Oh,
3, 3, and a 1.
Jeez, lots of shooting.
Yeah.
Same again, is it?
Well, first, I'll just turn around to my chain of command marker. And
Yes, don't forget that.
I'm up to one on my
You're
chain of
getting
command.
double the turns I am. 2 to 1.
Yeah, I can't complain. That leaves me a 3, 3, and a 1. So it's a squad. Well, the squad will fire again.
And you got a 4 or a 1 and 3, depending on what you want to do.
That's right. And then
Well, your
the
skill leader's down, so you can't use that 3.
yeah, so this 3 will be for that squad, and then I either got a 3 or a 1 or a 4.
Yeah.
All right, so first of all, the squad firing with his 14 dice again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
That middle squad again.
Yeah, same again.
Needing 5s.
Yeah,
1.
1.
Oh, that averaged
Jeez.
out. That averaged out, thank God.
1 hit. That's atrocious shooting, fellas.
Rifle. Nothing.
Nothing. All right, so that leaves
A 3 and a
3 and a 1. It could be a 4.
Could be a 4. You could
I
take
could
some
get these
shock off. You
guys-
could order them to shoot. You could do many things.
Yeah. Or I could bring on another squad.
You could try and bring on another squad. Or 2 squads.
Yeah.
Or a section and a squad. A team, sorry, I should say.
Ooh, I think. Well, first of all, I'm going to try and bring on a team.
Okay.
So, same as before.
A team from which drop? Okay, from that. Yep, a team.
Actually, I think I might bring him on.
Oh.
I think I might bring him on here
Where's
because
your-
it doesn't make any difference. It's over 18, regardless. So he'll come up on here.
Oh, from this thing here?
Yeah.
So 6 takes you to a window, does it?
Yeah. Yeah. Straight ahead.
Ta-da! Fill up. Just like that.
Does he make it? 4. He does.
It does.
All right.
I think they're in the building, aren't they?
That's it.
Or did you remove
no,
them?
No, I moved them out.
Okay.
So we'll put them.
They're a bit far there.
Yeah,
The window.
this window here. And they're going, oh, I see him.
Oh, sure.
So there's one window there,
So it's an 11G.
and then there's 2 riflemen from here.
Sounds fair to me.
Yeah. All right. So 10 dice.
Here you go. 10 dice shooting at whom?
We'll shoot at the mortar team.
You can't target them, but yes.
Can I?
No, because they're within 4. Oh, I see. what
No,
you're saying.
I'm shooting at the team. So if I'm shooting at them, they're the team.
Yeah.
So I'm shooting at them. If I only get 1 hit, it has to go on them.
Yeah,
if I
fair
get
enough.
2, then you share them.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 10. 10 dice, hitting on 4s.
5s, I reckon.
Sorry, 5s, you're right.
3.
1, 2, 3 hits.
1 on the mortar, 1 on the rifle, 1 on the Bren.
Yeah.
Good shooting, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I'll take that. Mortar.
Mortar.
No, rifleman. Yep, dead. Bren. No. So
Leader.
one. Is it a leader?
No.
So it's just a dead
A rifleman goes.
I'm hit. Okay, so that's that one. That leaves me a 3, which I could guess I'll try and bring on another squad, or I could just fire. Well, I can't fire them again.
You fire those.
I'll have to bring on another squad, so I will.
Try and bring on another squad. Would you like to bring? Well, you're a bit tight there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think.
You got green building.
Might bring them
Or
on
the
here.
vicinity of the green building.
Yeah, I guess we'll try to bring them on. We'll try and get them on through here. It's just the barrage has got me concerned, that's all. They got through it.
Royal Artillery has done absolutely nothing.
It's like, they've achieved nothing today.
Wasted 2 points. I think they slowed down a Panzernacker team.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, that's all they did. They slowed up the Panzernacker team.
So it shows barrages can be suitably really painful or overall.
Yeah, it's all just...
The double phase is high. That's right.
Yeah.
You get that in a big world, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Come on, Ryan. Need a double phase.
Well, yeah, it would be just if you got one, considering the fact that I've had 2 now and you haven't had any.
And we've only had about 3 or so shooting turns, I think.
Yeah.
That's
So
alright. You get down the big job.
these guys are now deployed.
Lloyd, and you put your Panzer team on. And
Yeah, the Panzernacker team's only... I've got 2 points, 2 support points left. Okay.
Oh,
Lots of 4s. Got lots of 4s.
lots of 4s before ways, but that's alright.
Yeah.
Well, I've got my stuff on essentially. I could put on another leader, but I haven't got all my stuff on, which probably should have put on earlier, but that's okay.
Someone's trying to... That mortar team's eyeing off that Citron. They're thinking jacking it. They're thinking it like, man, who knows how to hot wire a Citron?
Probably in those days, fairly easy.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I'm feeling a little bit ill. Alright, so yeah, I've got a squad down here. I've got a light machine gun team in this building, and I've got 2 squads over here. Facing the... This is almost like on the Eastern Front. There's just hordes of infantry pouring against me.
Yeah, I'm knocking a couple off.
1, 2, 4 squads down, plus
A prelim.
pre-game barrage, so that leaves 4 points.
Could be another squad.
It could be another infantry
Another
squad.
infantry squad. You try stopping that.
Yeah, hordes and hordes of infantry.
So, if I put down my other leader,
Yeah.
which makes it half my other reinforcement. But
Yeah, so you bring another squad leader on, it will make it difficult for you. You'll have
count
to
as a
dice.
barrage.
Say again?
Count
Yeah,
as
it
a
would count as
barrage.
like, yeah, you'd be.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, it's a 50, or a 5 or a 6 or something like that.
I'll make it a sergeant, and this time he'll have a Sten gun. There we go.
So the
Mr.
platoon
White.
sergeant's on.
Mr. White turns up to
Sergeant.
sort out Harry.
Sergeant,
Disaster.
Sergeant
Disaster.
Yeah. Sergeant White's here.
And yeah, the poor lieutenant got wounded. Silly man. Now if he goes 6, he's within here, and he also can influence. How far is his range for a senior?
9.
Yeah,
9
so
inches for a senior.
he's good for the mortar lad. And make sure he's, yep, so he should just go here.
Yeah.
He counts as behind cover, I assume. Yeah.
No, you've got to be within. That's a good point, actually.
I'll do that then.
You've got to be within, I think, 2 inches of the wall.
But you have to
cover
cross
from-
shooting it though, like
Yeah.
your guys, so that still counts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But
He's
but
shooting,
these
well,
guys
he's still
shoot- if he
shooting.
shoot- yeah. But what I'm saying is, anyone these guys back here, they'll be, because they're on higher altitude elevation, so they'll be shooting down here,
Ah, that's right.
and so yeah.
No worries, because so what I can do is Harry, I'll say one of his things, he can remove 1 point of shock. That will leave him with 1 point. Well, I wouldn't spend a 4, but I've rolled a few. That leaves me with 1. Because then you can get the mortar to shoot, so that's not a problem. He's got 3, so he can go 1.
I should take those off, actually.
Yeah. So he can take another point of
They've
shock
been
off
gone
the
since the
green.
first turn.
And then you can order that squad to shoot. Got the same problem shooting back at you though. Oh, not really, because we can shoot that way and then those guys can shoot straight ahead like you did, so that's no bigs. So we'll do that. So Harry's used 1 to remove the shock, 1 to order the squad to shoot.
Is Harry the lieutenant?
Yeah. So
So
he's
he's
used 1 to remove
Move point shock.
shock.
And then he's going to tell who to fire? The mortar?
No, he's not. He's got 1 left.
Oh, okay.
So he's got 3.
Yep.
He's used 1 to remove shock. And he's got 1 to shoot.
Yep.
So this squad is now shooting.
Yep.
And he's got 1 remaining.
Yep.
Because then he can tell them to shoot, or he can actually tell. He shoots the mortar. He tells the squad to shoot. He'll keep 1 point of shock. So what he's going to do is that leaves him with 2. That's the rifle. The leads over there. So he can order that rifle team to
Line up against
the wall.
Yeah.
And so it's them fine.
Yeah.
So he can actually do that now.
For God's sakes, man, get into cover.
And
before that German in the house realises that he should have been shooting
5. There you go. We all
5
know.
inches. Yeah.
So we all line up. Got the suitable rifle like that. Well, they seem to have 2 Stens at this time of the war. I think they're a late war model, to be honest. So that's the rifle squad now. They've moved 2d6, so they can't shoot.
That's right.
But the Bren and 2 riflemen can.
Yep.
So that's 8.
Yep.
So that's that. So that's
And who they shooting at?
move and shoot. So he's got 1 remaining. He's got 1 remaining. So he'll tell them to shoot. He'll tell that to shoot, and then the 2 is they shoot, and then the 3 they move. Okay.
All right.
Not
do
quite
you want to do the move? And that way that's out of the way.
Oh, I'll leave that for the moment.
All right, so-
depending on how this goes down.
All right. So
These lads
Yeah.
go daka,
Yeah.
and they will probably have to shoot. Now, who's in range? Not quite 18 for these
No.
ones, is it?
No.
Only these guys are 18
That's right.
for some.
That's right.
So, they'll shoot at... We'll pour the love on that squad. We'll pour the love on that squad. So we'll just... Now, can we?
Yeah, I was going to say, their own smoke might be causing them a bit of bother.
Well, we can certainly shoot
The
them.
old two-edged...
Well, it makes no difference because these guys can shoot those guys.
Yeah, these guys here. Okay, so those guys are going to shoot them.
You can 5 6s. 3.
3 hits. All right, so... Whoop. I'll put one on them. Grey is the machine gun team. No hits. There's 2s, 2, 3. All right.
Get them the big jobs.
Yeah.
Okay. This squad on
Yep.
2 shoots.
Yeah.
And we'll lay all our love into that machine gun area.
Yeah, that's the squad here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, the odd hit's going on the machine gun because
That's
they're the ones
right.
that can... Yeah.
that's the target. So that'll be 6 riflemen.
12.
and 6 from that.
Yeah. So hitting on 5s.
Oh, that does not count.
Yeah.
Not about 4. I see 4.
4 hits.
2 and 2.
2 and 2. All right.
Just a quick rules clarification. Squads that are in cover, when they are fired upon and suffer hits, the owning player of the squad that's in cover allocates where the odd hits go. If the squad's in the open, then the shooter who inflicts the hits, they allocate where the odd hits go.
Grey will be the machine gun. Oh, 1 more machine gun. And a rifleman as
You're
well.
light cover, so 3 does not count.
No, so it's 2 dead.
2 dead. 1
1 on each.
So
1 or
check
2,
your
but it
leader.
could be a leader. 1 or 2.
Check your leader. Yes.
it's a
1 to
leader.
3 is the man lying on the ground feeling sad.
That's right. No, it's the senior leader.
And he is
1.
1.
Like-
Killed.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's dead.
Around between the head.
Oh,
Well, eyes.
So that's a senior leader dead,
Dead.
and then 1 guy off the rifle team.
Oh, okay, because you don't want to randomise what the death was? Because 1 was a dead machine gun.
Yeah.
You can randomise the machine gun.
I don't know how it works.
You can randomise or choose. I don't care.
Oh, I'll take the death off the rifleman.
Perfect.
Good.
The machine gun is a spare, lads, you see. That's right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
what do you care?
yeah, do we care? Oh, I'm sure we will. Oh, 1.
Still a -1.
It's a -1. So we'll go down to...
You obviously didn't like him.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, we don't
7?
really do 7, we're down to 7.
Yeah, because the first one you got nothing damage. But a
Yeah,
leader's
so a
gone.
rifleman, yep, okay, so that's that done.
Okay, now I hope you brought another leader.
Yeah, I did. My other 2 points.
Because that's what can happen, and then that squad can't rally nothing.
Yeah, well.
Oh, so
Yeah, I mean, they need a 2 or 2 1s or something
yeah,
at this
yeah,
stage.
yeah, yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I mean. So that was a lucky shot. So they've fired.
Mm-hmm.
They've fired.
Yeah.
And so Sergeant White will tell this squad, shots for heaven's sake, and we'll return fire. So you guys are within 18. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, it depends how I do my casualties, but. And then this guy will have to shoot the outside, which is a bit longer. So that will be, oh, that's actually the rifleman stand. So that's 2 rifles at long and 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. So that's 2 rifle. Oh, 2 riflemen.
Yeah.
A Breen gun.
Yeah.
I've lost a spare man anyway off that, so that's that lot. And then I've got 2 lads who aren't those lads. Let's shoot it long.
Yeah.
Because they're outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they from the same squad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's just that they're that age and they have to shoot there because that's just the way it worked. If I went straight ahead, it'll go through my smoke.
Yeah.
Because I can't split. Oh, could we shoot these guys? No.
No.
So that's how we have to shoot.
4, 5, 6. 3 and 3.
Oh. 3 and 3.
3.
You might get some of these walls, Scott. I think they're pretty good.
What's that?
You might get some of these walls. I think they look pretty darn flash.
Green will be the rifleman.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Shock. Another 2 dead. Would you like to check a leader?
Yeah. 2 and... Oh, jeez, I'm knocking buildings all over the place.
That's a shock each.
Yeah.
And then check your leader.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
No, so 1 off each.
Yeah. Let's put this over here.
Yeah, okay. Here's good. So 1 dead of each.
Yeah.
So that takes you to 1 and 1.
Yeah.
So that's 2 for the machine gun. So he's got pin and 3 for
them.
pins. So it's 5 total with 1, 2, 3, 6. So you're getting too close to. Well,
But they're all right.
they're taking a bit of a hit.
They're okay.
Bit of hit.
I mean, they've got a platoon. They've got a platoon shooting at them.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Like,
you upped, so I upped, and then you got double. I've got 1 point left. Smoke sort of helps splitting the fire, but it's just as good for you as it is for me. Oh, the house. Somebody shot a machine gun out of there.
Put smoke here in front of the house.
You bastard. May have a smoke round.
Yep, that's okay.
Yes, we forgot about that little dacker and a whole lot of damage from that, didn't we? You're right there.
Yeah, that end window.
So if we put it right in front,
Yeah.
that'll block you completely. Yes, it would, because you've got to shoot.
Well, the best way to blind them is actually put it right there.
If I go 6 in front there, and if it drops back.
Yeah, I know, but you've got line of sight. Well, actually, yeah, you have.
Yeah, I've got line of sight.
Well,
Yeah.
there ain't smoke there. I don't know.
Yeah, you're
But
right.
even if you put it off to an edge, it's still going to blind him. So that's direct line of sight.
4.
Yeah, all right. So there it is.
These blocked.
All right, so that's that.
I got a 3.
Oh yeah, you
It's
saw
hor-
that. Those, yeah.
There's hordes of Brits, Scott.
Yeah, that's
hordes
right.
of Brits, mate.
Yeah. What are these doing? Moving.
I suppose I should. Someone put a squad there.
Yeah.
Evil bastards. Now there's open wood, so I can go 2d6.
Yeah.
I can even go 3d6, but I can't go tack.
No.
And the wood's end here, should we say?
Yeah, that's the edge.
The edge line. They're sort of sitting out this whole bloodbath, aren't they? 7, 2d6. Yeah, we'll go 2d6, so we'll lose tack.
All right, 11 inches.
Well, we're stopping there because that's what we said, so we me short.
Oh, you can't. You can't. You've got to go the distance because it's not defined. You have to have like to a hedge to the wall.
No worries.
But you know.
Yeah.
You have to go whatever it says.
Yep, but we're making sure we're staying away from that, so we can't see it. We're running along as though we can't see out of the woods, so lads don't.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
But you're right. Going straight ahead means you don't know how far.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna.
All right.
Because you can't see through that anyway.
No. I can only see 6 inches in.
Not even then.
So, but there's this in the way, so they can't see.
Yeah, I had the same problem when I used that actually. When I was fighting you, because I was here and I tried to get
Yeah, you couldn't see.
It's like a big smoke round. Essentially, it's a big smoke round.
Well, it's a pile of sharp. It's
a large dump.
It's a tip.
It's a tip. That's right.
So someone's left their
Citroen there or something.
yeah rusted cars. So privates are going. Oh, but I'll get cut in this rusty metal, and I haven't had my tetanus shot, Sarge.
Yeah, I might get an ankle bust.
Well, have I rolled the...
I don't know, Scott. You
that's
can
all right.
roll lots of times.
6 and 5. I've got a 4, 4 and a 3. All right. 4, 4, 3 and a 5. So it's a change. 4's no good to me. That one's no good to me. A 6 and a 5. That takes me up to 2 chain of command points. A 4 and a 3. So
You have to deploy on the 4 though.
Yeah, I'd have to deploy my
Sergeant.
my senior leader.
Are you going to deploy next to the squad that's getting roughly handled?
Let's see what we can do. All right, so we're going to try and bring the senior leader on.
Which rally point would you
This
like?
jump off point here.
Jump off point on the quad. He's very
Yeah.
popular this time of day.
And he's got
Royal Artillery.
Yeah, no.
They're picking the wrong rally point, obviously.
That's right. So with the 4, I brought on my last senior leader, and I tasked him to get the German squad behind the hedge to open fire on the British troops in all their abundance behind the stone walls.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Need another 4.
There we go.
You'll need
Okay, hitting on 5s.
Yeah.
So they're going to shoot across, trying to hit those guys there.
Okay,
You might roll
1,
there again
2,
too.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
That's not bad shooting.
9.
Well,
Holy
Scott,
shit. Okay.
that was good shooting.
Yeah, all right.
4 on the brim and 5 on the rifles.
1 shot.
That's on the brims.
Mm.
And the rifles take 1 shock,
and
1
I'm
dead.
Is it a leader?
So 1 shock on each.
Yeah.
Check the leader.
No. So it's just a dead rifle.
There's a lot of shooting.
Yeah, they just went, we had to find. Okay, and then with that, he'll say,
Mags, that's for sure.
you'll throw out a couple of smoke grenades.
Well, that's
Okay.
a lot of shooting there, Tex.
So we'll throw one that, one that way.
Okay. Oh yeah, I know what I
Excellent.
do. If I was smart, I would actually use my square ones for my greens and my round ones for my rifles.
Yeah, first smoke grenade
That should be what I'm doing.
goes 9 inches, so that's going to be, I'll just put a dice to mark it at the moment.
I got
That
another
one
plastic
there.
one you can use.
Yeah, and then the next smoke grenade, he'll throw,
How far would you like?
just throw it directly this way.
How far?
He's going to try and throw it to the 8-inch mark, and it's gone 7. All right, so it's right there. Plop, plop. Yep.
Have you got nice?
That's it. And then with the 4, the senior leader just told these boys to diddy mow back to there, so they did.
Oh no, the 3 was them running back.
Oh yeah, the 4
Was
was
2
in.
smoke grenades and a hell of a lot of shooting.
Shooting.
9 hits out of 9 shots.
Yeah, it's all right. So, yeah, good shooting from those.
Well, they made the Brits keep their heads down. The savages are going, oh, hot and heavy, lads. The Germans are pulling back to regroup.
Yeah.
Look at a 6.
We got a 6, a 5,
Some
2 1s, and a 3. Man.
Well, I know where the 4s are. Sergeant White's pretty handy. One can go to the mortar. 1 means I've got a team off the table, which I'll bring on. And a 3 I'll save till later. So using this...
Jump off point.
Actually, I might use that jump off. This one's fine. This jump off point, I'm going to bring on a team.
Okay.
Unfortunately, my both units gone because I haven't get them. Okay. But on a 4 I'm on.
Yeah.
So no one cares. And here's a man. That was a shovel. Not a shovel. Or a flamethrower. I want an officer with a map. Ooh,
Oh, an FO.
that could be a worry.
All right.
He's got a map.
And with the arrival of the British Artillery Forward Observer, that was pretty much the death knell for the Germans and herald the pretty much the end of the game. Once he started getting rounds on target, and he achieved that with his first round, that resulted in the German squad that was deployed behind the hedge that was already shot up. They broke, and the German senior leader, the only German surviving senior leader, was wounded. So I had 1 senior leader dead, 1 wounded. I had a junior leader knocked out. I had a squad breaking. and that left me with 2 squads, one pinned under barrage, and that left the sole squad on my right flank facing 4 British sections. So at that point I conceded the game. So here's just a little bit of footage now. You can see the extent of where the barrage was falling. You can see that the German squad that's in front of the built-up area, the houses there, is getting pounded, and they ended up breaking. The other squad did manage to get into that red-topped building where I've got my hand on it at the moment, but even whilst they were in there, they were still pinned and taking casualties. And the senior leader, he was caught outside in the barrage and wounded. So it was a good relearning game. Rowan and I hadn't played Chain of Command for quite a few weeks, thanks to the current unpleasantness. And the plan is that we will soon launch into another pint-sized campaign. I've got a couple of projects on the go at the moment. One is a mini campaign playing Blucher. That's being played remotely. I'm simply just moving the miniatures while 3 different people in 3 different states, one fellow in Victoria, one in New South Wales, one Western Australia, are giving me orders, and I'm just moving them around, and that's going to result in a couple of battles, I'm sure, and I'll share them with you. And then, like I said, Rowan and I will launch into Scottish Corridor. But that concludes this game. So let's just wrap it up. What the German undoing was, my undoing was getting that double phase in the first turn. I surely should have just gone, yeah, and just let you come close and closer. But that combined with the artillery barrage, it's like it's a pre-game barrage. I mean, I've got a double phase here. It's a Hail Mary. I could really put some hurt on here.
Yeah, and I think you're going to maybe run their flank.
Yeah.
So that, and then it had me deployed over here.
Yeah, see, what I was trying to do was like, if I can get some hurt on here, and if I can get my guys around here, if I get into a hand-to-hand stoush, well, that's good for me, because I only have to keep your morale.
Yeah.
I have to get your morale down to 2. I don't have to get it down to 0.
No.
And hand-to-hands are brutal, because you got squads getting wiped out, leaders dying.
Yeah. The way we play it is brutal for leaders.
Yeah, and so then you start to have leaders taking tumbles, which takes the steam out of the attack.
It's dice rolls. Yeah, definitely.
And starts bringing morale down for both sides.
You had a good start to the double phase. You took the risk, and if I had maybe a couple of fumbled or dumb rolls to start with, you could have been all over me. That one's got to been isolated and be like, oh crap. Yeah. It all came down
to that first move. It was chancy, but I thought,
But once I started putting my third squad down, which is here, instead of dumping squads down, I thought you would have just pulled back.
I was trying to. Initially, I was trying to win the firefight, and then I went, there's too many now. There's too many. Yep. Now I've got to try to pull out. By the time I was in a position where I thought, now it's time to pull out. This guy here was too chewed up and too hit, with shock. And it's like, man.
And that's the thing you learn about. Well, when do you stay? When do you do another round of firing and maybe knock over a couple of Brits?
Yeah, or then you cut your losses
and do a runner.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, this is the first game I've played in ages. It was good though.
Yeah, it's good.
But
yeah.
So that's your Brits. As you can see, there's a lot to be. People will say, "Oh, the Brits, they can't go toe to toe with the Germans." Well, they can.
I don't know. 2 MG, some Panzer Grenadiers.
I mean, 10 support points versus 4.
4. Right for an attack, eh?
Yeah.
But if you run, say, Grenadiers, for instance, you would have given me another 3 points.
Yeah.
Which I'd have been tempted, maybe I need a tank,
Yeah.
Maybe I can buy a tank.
Yeah.
And I probably would have.
Yeah.
And then you would have gained...
I would have got a lot more firepower dice.
3 more MG42s, and it would have been like...
Yeah.
That firefight at the start.
But I would have
been like, crap.
I didn't want to run Panzer Grenadiers simply for the fact that everybody runs Panzer Grenadiers. I just wanted to, just run it as a bog standard German air platoon.
And a bog standard British infantry platoon with a barrage, an infantry attack on a town, so a barrage and a mortar tank.
Yeah. So it was a good game.
I mean, I could have gone for armour, but that Shrek would have just made my...
Nah, look. In close terrain like this, I think you're better off
I mean, if I could sit here,
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking of just sitting here with my tank and it's going, oh, I'm going to shoot
Yeah.
buildings.
Bing, bing, bing.
Boom, boom, shoot buildings. You just don't deploy buildings. You go,
Yeah.
I'm behind a hedge.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, a tank wouldn't have been bad here. That'd have been fine. That'd have been all right. That's my daughter laughing. All right, we'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it, guys. I'll catch you later. Again, apologies. You can hear my little girl in the background laughing and carrying on. Yeah, sorry for that slight distraction, but apparently it's frowned upon to put a 2-year-old child out in the freezing cold. Kids today, they're just too soft. All right, see you later. Yuba Quay.